My name is Fitriya Mohamed, and I'm the founder and executive director of the Muslim Women's Summer Basketball League, also known as MWSBL. I think my positivity comes from my mother. She has always been a very, very positive person, and she went through a lot. So yeah, I think that has installed in me in so many ways. At that age, I didn't have a lot of people around me that were playing sports to actually encourage me to continue playing, but my passion for sports came from me realizing the beauty of sport, and specifically just learning how beneficial playing sport is from a physical standpoint, from a mental standpoint. Just me learning being active is actually really good for you. So when I came to Canada from Ethiopia, I was introduced to a whole new world of sports. And I remember my elementary teacher encouraging all the girls in gym class to be active. I felt like I could be part of that experience as well because I didn't speak the language at that time. So it was like a way for me to engage with the rest of the class while also having fun and learning this new thing. And I would say my elementary teacher and my high school basketball coach, they played a big role in just making me feel like I belonged in the sport world, and basketball or any other sport that I put my mind to was for me. What I hope to create through MWSBL is sisterhood, mentorship opportunities while creating an inclusive space for Muslim women. Where the idea to start MWSBL came from was from me not seeing other individuals that looked like me when I was engaging in the sport of basketball, and realizing that there are a lot of Muslim women that were missing from this community. And I knew there were a lot of them that would be interested in the sport, but they didn't find spaces that were willing to accommodate and willing to accept them, or even for them to feel belonged, because there weren't a lot of them in the basketball scene at that time. So I feel like that's where the inspiration has come from, me realizing that those opportunities weren't for me when I was younger, and I wanted to do something about it to ensure that the next generation of Muslim female hoopers have that space and community built for them. Every week they've been coming to say, hey, I just want to say thank you. Many of the participants in the league have registered as individuals. So right now we have 90 participants, 65 actually registered as an individual. That means 65 individuals did not know each other before the league started. So it's been amazing to just see how much of a team relationship they wanted to build, because they've been reaching out saying, hey, can we come in an hour early to just practice together? They've been so dedicated to maintain that relationship with each other and also win as a team. So I never thought they were gonna take extra step to show the unity or the sisterhood or even the team relationship they've created when they're just registered as individuals. So I think that's something that's definitely standing out to me right now. It's been such an honor to be part of this journey, and I'm glad they're resonating with the energy, because that is so important to me. There was a community center outside of my neighborhood that I felt belonged because of the sport opportunities that I was able to access there, and specifically basketball. I was able to take my skills to the next level by using the opportunities they provided there. And I feel like a community played a big role in my development in basketball. And from there, I wanted to also create something for Muslim women, because I've always wanted something that resonated with my identity. And that's literally why I do what I do with MWSBL today. Getting into the sport of basketball was challenging because I didn't have a lot of the support of my family and even my community at the beginning, because they felt like what I was doing was wrong. But I would say, I guess that understanding came from them not being able to see other individuals that look like me in these spaces. So I definitely took a risk on myself, and I believed in myself and saw the beauty what sport was doing for me. And I wanted to show others that it's not just about sport being for men or for boys, because yes, that is a norm in our society, but we're definitely on that journey to change that for sure. They felt like as a woman or as a girl, I shouldn't be participating in sport. And I would say that has been I guess the biggest challenge, but I didn't let that get to me clearly. Being the face for the Raptors Nike hijab, the first NBA team to actually dedicate a hijab to Muslim female athletes, has been such an honor. I felt like it was definitely impactful in so many ways, because I felt like a lot of basketball players from around the world were able to see Muslim women differently and respect us as athletes. My advice to girls that are thinking of dropping out is, first and foremost, don't do it. Secondly, would be to Try out all sorts of sports, don't give up, and trust me, along the way, there will be a sport that you will definitely fall in love with. It's important for me to use my platform to advocate for inclusion in sport because I feel like it's my responsibility. And with the knowledge that I've gained through my sport management degree, I know that sport is not supposed to exclude anybody, and also be the voice for people that don't have the platform to actually advocate for causes that do matter to them. And I'm just honored to be part of the movement. My favorite candy is the cookies and cream chocolate bar. My favorite hobby is hiking. I just love being in nature. My favorite movie of all times would have to be Coach Carter. So many great lessons in there. I love it. My favorite song at the moment is God's Plan by Drake. I just love the energy and just, it gets me pumped for sure. My favorite thing about Toronto is definitely how diverse the city is, the multicultural aspect of it. Yeah, the city is amazing.